Okay, let me know if you can hear me. I have the hardest time finding you guys every week. Command R. Okay, there it goes. There's the notification. Perfect. Good evening. Good evening. Just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, there's the chat box. Awesome. I'm still waiting to see the comments over on, I can see you guys on YouTube. So I'm just looking for the comments over on Facebook, just making sure that you guys can hear me. Oh, I can't wait for you to see the project tonight. It's so cute. Look. Isn't it darling? Okay, I gotta put my glasses on so I can read the comments. Any questions before we get started? I'll do a little bit of housekeeping notes real quick. So don't forget, Chick Candy 137 is posted over on my blog. You enter to win by leaving a comment on that blog post or by placing an order. You get 2 entries for every $50 you order. And then my April 1st through 13th host code is over on my blog. I'm hoping that's not backwards. Is it? Yeah, all the details are over there. And tonight, after we make this really cute little box, I do already have the printable ready. So here's what the PDF's going to look like. And okay, so I think that's it. Oh, it is backwards. Hi, Amy. I shipped your adhesive tote today. I know, you live right down the road. Girl, I'm so crazy busy right now. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around. Oh, it is backwards, isn't it? I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I just noticed that. Oh, well. Anyway, so you can still tell it's really cute though, right? Even though it's backwards. So I'm going to flip the camera to my hands and we're going to make this project, and then I'm going to tell, well, let's go ahead and tell a joke real quick. I don't think I told this last week. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. Or did I tell that last week? Why did the lion always lose at poker? He was playing with a bunch of cheetahs. I think maybe I already told these. Did I? I might have told those last week. Let's see, is there a new one here? How do you make an artichoke? How do you make an artichoke? You strangle it. Okay. Let's, we're going to turn the camera down and I'm going to show you the supplies. I have all the stuff here. Okay, give me just a second. I got to, yeah, you have to look at the ceiling for a minute. I know, I need to practice at figuring out a better system for this, but, oh, goodness. How's that? Is it cattywampus? It looks a little cattywampus. Oh, and it's a little blurry. Okay. Now, I'm just checking the comments to make sure that y'all can still hear me, even though is it really blurry to you guys? It looks incredibly blurry to me. Let me turn on some lights really quick. Maybe it's because the lighting is not on. It's best if I wait and turn the lighting on after I get the camera on my hands, because otherwise I look like a ghost. It's so much light. Okay, every light's on. How is it now? It's still blurry? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know why. Well, I guess we're just going to do it blurry, right? It is very blurry on my end, too. I have a stinking suspicion. I could be wrong. I think it might possibly be because I'm streaming live on 2 platforms. So even though there's this fancy software that allows you to go live on 2 platforms, I think it's messing it up. Yeah, it looks like it's clearing up just a little bit. It's getting better, right? Okay, so let me move this out of the way and we will get the supplies. This is a really easy project to make. I've done most of the cutting already in advance. We're gonna need 2 pieces of the Polished Pink Designer Series paper. This is in the 2021 in color pack. You need a scrap of Polished Pink, the little eye went under there. 1/2 inch by 8.5. The largest circle die in the layering circles dies. A heart from the hold on, let's look at the supply list. Give It a Whirl dies. So that's where this little heart comes from. And these 2 little eyes. No, the 2 little eyes come from Hippo and Friends. Oh goodness, that's funny. Look, you can see the little bunny face right there, right? Looks more like a chick right now. And then we're using the pretty pillow box dies for the greeting. Okay. So we're going to start with making the face. The first thing you're going to do is trim down this circle to measure 7/8 approximately. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact. So you're just going to place it on your trimmer and cut straight across. Okay, and then we're going to place the nose first and then the eyes and then the cheeks. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to use a sponge dauber for the little cheeks, and we're using Polished Pink. So let me get my glue dots, and I am using glue dots because it makes it a little bit easier and quicker. And for the eyes, someone says I need to zoom in. You think I need to zoom in? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can't really zoom in anymore. Yeah, sorry, I can't zoom in anymore. My stand is as close to my desk as I can get it. So sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna wad up the glue dot for the eye. And what that does is it pops it up a little bit, but not a lot. Oh, I better pick it up first. And then now for the cheeks. So get yourself a piece of scrap paper, because what happens is that you usually get too much ink on this. So get some of it off. So we're going to cut out two polished pink ovals. We need these. And then we need two of the white. And I'm going to use liquid glue for the ears. So did y'all have a good weekend? I had a very, very, very busy weekend. What all did I do? I can't even remember. I think, let's see, I had bingo packets last week. I had online workshop packets. I have been working on wrapping up our taxes because, yes, we're one of those people that wait till the very last minute. Since we have to pay, we're in absolutely no rush to do so. Yeah, so. Okay, now let's set this aside. Oh, actually, let's take the handle and we're just going to curl it ever so slightly with our bone folder. Okay, now that's ready. Put this away. So the only thing we're stamping tonight is the Happy Easter greeting. So we're using the Easter Friends stamp set. We have a couple other Easter greetings, but this is the one we're using tonight. It fits perfectly in that pretty pillow box dies. So we're going to get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and we're going to cut this out just like that. It's a tight fit, but it does work. Okay, I'm going to use my mini. I wasn't going to, but we might as well. Okay, so a 1 and a 2. And then I need to tape that down because otherwise it's going to slide. Oh, I need another number 2. Okay, so I forgot to tell y'all, tomorrow I'm going to go live and show you my new catalog haul video. So I will announce the time in the morning because I'm waiting for the rest of the items to show up. Okay, so we're going to start making the bag now. And we're going to score. This is going to be the top. Okay, so we're going to score this at 3/4. And then the other 3 sides, we're going to score it at 1.5. So 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. We're going to do the same thing on the second sheet. So score the top at 3/4. And because this paper is all the same, it doesn't really matter about the top. But if you had paper that was directional, that it really made a difference, like for example, if you were having upside down flowers, telling you that to score the top at 3/4, that just makes it easier if you're using a different paper, okay? So again, the other 3 sides are going to be at 1.5. Okay, I'm folding on all the score lines and burnishing with the bone folder. Now for this piece right here, I'm going to go ahead and glue down this top piece, because remember we said that was the top of our bag. And now we're going to do the same thing to this one. So fold on the score lines, burnish with your bone folder. Okay, and then we're going to fold this one down and glue it down. Okay, I'm going to hold that a second. Yes, I got my pre-order. Absolutely. In fact, look at all these fabulous markers. These are the new in colors. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, so now this is the front of the bag. This is the back of the bag. Right now they look exactly the same, but they are going to look different in just a minute. So I'm going to take my scissors. In the end, when you're done, this is how it's going to look, okay? So you can see like this, okay? So for one of these, I'm going to remove the outside squares, the 2 outside squares on the bottom. Okay, there's that one. And now for this one, I'm just going to cut across like that and like that, okay? So now this is going to sandwich right inside there like that, okay? So I'm going to take my liquid glue. You can use whatever adhesive you want. Okay, this is gonna, these flaps are gonna fold in. And then this is gonna fold over, and then this is gonna fold over. So I would actually suggest that you glue these over here to this side, okay? Because if you don't, then they kind of get in your way when you go to put something inside the bag. And then now we're going to glue these sides. So I'm going to start with this side. And just fold it over and just hold it for just a second. Same thing over here. Hold that. Just give it a second to dry. Okay. Now we're ready to add our handles. So over here on the side, we're going to use a 1/8 circle punch and just make a hole on both sides. And the same thing on this 1/2 inch strip. We're using 2 of these round and square brads. Oh, come here. Okay, there's that handle. So you can make a bunch of these really quickly. You just need 2 pieces of Designer Series paper. Now, this is the front. So we're going to actually add the ears first. You could actually add the greeting first because that makes it even easier. So we'll add the greeting up here on this. Technically, I kind of would prefer to maybe have a smaller Happy Easter, but that's the one we have this year. So this is going to go here. And this one here. And you know what? I'm going to put my chick stand in there. Well, let's see, that don't work either. I want to press them and let it dry. There we go. Okay. And then now we're going to add the face down here. Now you want to add it, take it all the way to the bottom. If you look real closely on this one, I didn't put it all the way on the bottom. It looks better if you put it all the way on the bottom, okay? So now we're going to add a, what is this called? Loose flower flourishes. And we want to add a rhinestone in the middle of it. Okay, come here. Let's see if I can do this. Earlier when I did it, it flew across the room. There we go. Perfect. And then we're just going to add it with mini glue dot. Uh-oh, it's coming off. Oh, goodness. I don't know why. We'll re-add it in just a minute. Okay, come here. There we go. And now we have ribbon. We're using the crinkled seam binding. I'm opening up a new roll. I used the last of it on my sample there. Okay. I'm going to take 2 pieces. And then I'll show you a couple of things that will fit in here, okay? I don't want to crush it. Okay. And then we'll just trim the ends. Isn't it so cute? Now, let's look at what we'll put in there. So, last week I showed you these little chocolate bunnies, and you can see a whole bunch of these will fit in there. So, this is a really nice size candy box. I'm trying to grab my other candy. So we have these little rock candy crystals. They will fit in there, but they kind of hang over the top. Let's see. Tic Tacs will fit in there. Let's see if this little caramel apple with peanuts will fit in there. Let's see. The Walkers, the shortbread will fit in there. See what else I have that will fit in there. Let's see. Of course, thread will fit in there. Antibacterial soap will fit in there. So all sorts of things. Hopefully that gives you some ideas. Let's see, the alphabetties will fit in there too. Okay, let's put some crinkle paper in there just to kind of finish it off. Right? What do you think? Cute, right? How many minutes? Oh, goodness gracious, I made that really quickly, didn't I? Where do I get the shortbread cookies? I found these at Joann's. You can get them in lots of stores, but I found this packet at Joann's. Okay, so don't forget, I don't want you guys to sign off just yet. So don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a haul video to show you the new product. So I'll go ahead and open up this pack of paper real quick just to give you a sneak peek. I messed up and didn't order everything on the first order, and some of the product wasn't available, and then it became available. So it's arriving tomorrow. So I'm going to wait and show you everything when it all arrives tomorrow. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just blurry on my end or if it's just everywhere. Okay, so here is Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, I think. What is that color? I'm scaring myself. Okay, let's see. Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, and Parakeet Party. Yeah, so those are the 5 new in colors. But tomorrow I'll show you everything. Yeah, so make sure you get your notifications turned on. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Cindy said she got her fabric basket and the bingo packets. Yay! Good. I'm glad. I know. I don't know why it's blurry. I have no clue. Just looking for questions now. So if you have a question, go ahead. Leave it. If you're on, let me check the YouTube ones first, because the Facebook ones I can kind of look at it afterwards. Aloha to those of you in Hawaii. I wish I was in Hawaii. I don't know why it's really blurry. I'm so sorry. I'm at the mercy of these people, right? Let's see. Oh, there's. I just saw them going across the screen. Yeah, maybe if I hold one of these up. I don't know. I suspect that I'm going to have to start going live on just one platform. So, oh, Linda got her fabric basket also. Yay. Good. I'm surprised at how quickly it shipped to you when there's other packages that's been in transit for like a week and a half. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. There's no rhyme or reason. Some things, oh, adding whiskers, that would be really cute. You're right. I should, but I don't want to mess it up now. So I'm just going to leave it. Okay, I answered the question about the shortbread. Do I have any bridal shower tutorials? I don't. I don't typically make wedding projects because there's not a lot of product. I feel like we don't have a lot of product that kind of caters to that. Jamie asked about the pink tip on the top of my Take Your Pick tool. That is just a finger protector. So I ordered this to protect my finger from the hot glue gun. Because, you know, crafters use hot glue guns pretty often. So I bought this to protect my gun, but then when I got it in, it was so tight. It was like cutting the circulation off my finger. So I put it on here to stretch it out. And then after I did that, I'm like, oh, I really like that. So yeah, and it kind of matches this, doesn't it? So that's all it is. It's just a hot glue gun finger protector. Okay, any other questions before I sign off? Sorry, it went really quick tonight. But I guess that's not a bad thing, right? Because I'm going live again tomorrow at some point, just to show you the haul. So Michelle, no, not Michelle, Connie asked about the bunny eyes. The bunny eyes are from the Hippo and Friends dies. And let me show you those real quick. Let's see. I just had them right here. So this is the Hippo and Friends dies. So we used we used the pillow box, pretty pillow box for the greeting. We used the layering circles for the face. We used give it a whirl for the heart, for the nose, and then Hippo and Friends for the eyes. So here's the eyes and the nose, the face, and the greeting. Okay? Do you know when the ink pads might come in? The new ones, the big color families, I actually don't. Yes, you can pre-order as a demonstrator. So for those of you that are demonstrators on here, we were given a list of items we could pre-order last week. It's on the Stampin' Up! Website. The list is not too terribly big, but it's, oh, let me show you another item real quick. This is one of my most favorite items. It's called the Sweet Songbirds and the Songbird Builder Punch. It's so cute. Look at it. Let's cut this out real quick. Look at him. Oh, and look, that little piece right there is a little heart too. But it's his beak. But it looks like a heart, doesn't it? There's going to be fabulous punch art made with this punch. I'll show you more tomorrow. Okay, more questions. Let's see. Okay, I answered that one. I'm kind of going back and forth now between YouTube and Facebook. Oh, Debbie, you saw that? The little birdie? It's so cute. And it says, welcome, congratulations, you've got something to celebrate. So happy you're here, it's your special day, a little bird told me, and a little note of thanks. Super cute. Little chicken scratch bird. Yeah, we're just gonna name it that, right? The Songbird punch and stamp set is available for demonstrators now, and for customers, I believe it's May 3rd. So, yeah, I think May 3rd. But for demonstrators, you can pre-order it now. If you place your order really early on that first day, some of the items were not yet available, but they're all available now. So, like, I forgot to order one of the most important things, which I'll tell y'all tomorrow when it shows up which item I forgot to order. I could not believe I forgot to order it, but it was a good thing because it worked out, because then the items that weren't available to order were then available to order. So yeah, so now I'm getting all the pre-order stuff. Okie doke. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm going to go have dinner with my hubs. Like I said, the PDF will be available with the box template and the picture and all of that. It'll be available after I eat dinner. So just come back in an hour, okay? Y'all have a good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, and I forgot to say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I don't know how to end this video. What am I doing? Okay. Good night.